How long
You've been out for what? 3 years?
2 years. 3 years. 2 years. I've been out 2 years. So what happened is, and I used to say this, is that literally, of course, I gradually, I lived in someone's spare room. So I have a little tiny space, my world has slowly gotten bigger, and like even sleeping, literally, I didn't tell you, this is good. So Stacy, I stayed at Stacy's, right?
Yeah.
She had a room and she had a closet. I put my bed in the closet. There was a huge closet in the closet, and I used to sleep in the closet. And when I put my bed, I said, "Well, I'm gonna put my bed in here." Oh, because I said I'm gonna have this my art studio, and she goes, "Well, why don't you use the closet for the? And why don't you? We can move." I go, "No, I want to put it in there. It fits in there. It's good." She's like, "It's so tiny," and I go, "It's twice as big as my cell."
As a matter of fact, bring the toilet.
Right, I was like, right, and she was like, "You can't be serious." I'm like, "I feel comfortable. I slept great in that room. I felt Jess would come over, she'd sleep, she would be like, it's really comfortable when you're in it." And I was like, it's weird, right? And so then eventually I moved into a bedroom. And you have to think too, for the first 6 months to a year, I had this constant feeling like they're going to come get me any minute.
Yeah.
Like, remember I told you, like, I miss my friends. I think about my friends in prison. Like, to me, this is temporary. I should be back in Coleman. Like, I was like, it wouldn't bother me at all if I went back to Coleman.
It's like the end of Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, and you and look at this, and you end up getting out, and you reach out to the people that you did time with, that you were actually hanging out with inside, So they end up connecting sooner or later, because it's the people that understand you.
Right.
You speak the same language. Sometimes when I say some things, like with my daughters, I have to explain what I mean all the time, like. Or I was telling Matt the other day, I was at the doctor, and one of my kids called me, and I said, "I'm in medical." And they're like, "What?" And I said, "Oh, shit, I'm at the doctor. I'm not in medical," Or one of them has a backyard, and I keep saying it, the rec yard. And I'm like, "Hey, let's go out to the rec yard." I'm like, "Shit, no, the backyard. The backyard is not the rec yard."
What about what you said with your girlfriend? You were like, "Oh, if somebody talked to me like that when I was in, if someone."
Listen, that's when you start arguing. Well, it's funny that you said about the closet. I got into an argument the other day, man, and I was so pissed. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to lock myself in the fucking closet so I can think. And she's like, "Dude, what?" I said, "Yeah, this is too much space here. I just cannot get my head straight." Because you want confinement. And then when people talk to you, you cannot snap at them like, "What?" You start thinking, if this bitch talked like that to me in prison, I would have stabbed her.
Oh, remember the thing? Well, I'm not stabbing anybody, but I tell you what, the one thing is, it's please and thank you.
Oh my God!
When I first went into prison, like, nobody's saying please or say, because that's soft. You're soft. Like, first of all, like I put no bass in my voice. I'm talking normal. In prison, it's what's up. Hey, yeah. So listen. Hey, let me get some sugar. Like any type of sweetener is sugar. Like any type of like. Listen, I'm not even going to go into it. It's so stupid. Like, they don't have that. They call sweatshirts are sweaters, and they're like, "Hey, let me get a sweater." I'm like, "It's not a sweater. It's a sweatshirt." So you realize very quickly, no, they're all sweaters. They're all, and there's all these things, and they stop saying please and thank you. That's off the window. If you do that, you're soft. If you're soft, you're basically a victim. So you stop saying that. So then I get out here, and I'm like, "Hey, let me get some coffee." It's like. Please, would you like some? And you start realizing, I can't talk like I'm an asshole.
That's how my 2-year-old
Like
talks.
I was kind of an asshole when I went in. I'm really an asshole. Yeah. At least I said please and thank you. So it took a lot. Like and so I try to have to do overly be polite. Like, "Hey, I really appreciate that. Hey, thank you." So now, like we were talking about going through the Starbucks.
Yeah.
I'm real overly, I don't just order. I'm like, "Hey, how are you doing today?" Like, I have to really push myself to try and be sweet and nice.
Superficial charm.
Absolutely. But I have to make that super effort.
It's called faking sincerity.
Right.
Yeah.
If you can do that, you got it made.
You got it.
You can sell anything.
Yeah. So I have to really do that.
Hearing aids or hand grenades.
Jess laughs. We were talking about laughs all the time. She's like, "What are you doing? I'm talking to trying to really make myself be sociable again."
Yeah.
Because you're just not when you come out.
No.
I'm so comfortable being alone.
But when you are with a convict, it's okay. Like I went to your house the other day, and I'm like opening the fucking cabinet,
Yeah, yeah.
getting a glass, and I'm getting like.
Which was great because I don't offer anybody shit.
Yeah, and I know. Listen, if I walked into his cell, I was gonna open his locker, and if he had some chips, I was gonna eat them. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then he had people there, and they're sitting there like,
Right.
Can we? I'm like, yeah, grab that shit. Is it yours? No, but if it's there, it's to eat it. You know, otherwise he will hide it. You know, because that's kind of like how it is in prison. If it's on the table, it's for everybody.
Right.
If you don't want people to eat it, then you hide it. You know,
So now that you're a free man,
somewhat free.
now you're a free man. This
Well,
is
we
the
still got
free-ish.
probation.
America, the
Free-ish.
land of the free, right?
And the home of the brave.
Yeah.
This is the freest country in the world, right?
It's super free.
Yeah, 1% of our society is locked up.
More people per capita, I think, than any other country. Is that right?
Than any
Yeah.
other country in the world.
So they set you free, and now you got to walk through basically a minefield to make sure you don't end up back in prison.
How long are you on probation
Probation
for?
officer wants you to make payments to restitution, but he can't work.
Yeah.
He's like, how am I going to do that?
He called me yesterday. He's like, dude, you haven't made any payments on your probation. I'm like, on your restitution. I said, I can't work. He goes, you're still on that, huh? I said, yeah, man. I don't have a work permit. I don't have a driver's license. If you get me one, I'll Uber the shit out of this thing. But he's like, man, I don't know. He goes, how about, like getting a job and getting paid like cash, under the table? I'm like,
Really?
I'm like, wait a second. No, that's a federal offense.
Yeah.
That violates immigration law.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it does. I'm like, yeah, man, no. Listen, if I'm gonna do shit, I'm gonna do shit right.
Your
If I don't do-
probation officer said that to you?
They don't think, they're people
They
just
talk.
like, well, what about this? Like, they're not.
They're not familiar with what goes on once you get out.
Mm-hmm.
They're not familiar with what goes on once you're in there. Like a lot of people think that we got prepared to be out, and we don't. Nobody talks to you. Nobody tells you, listen, this is what you're gonna face when you get out. And it's like, listen, you're out. And how do I get home? I don't know how you're gonna get home. That's your fucking problem. You're out.
Yeah.
You get a job, and then places, dude, to find a place to live. I mean, I haven't crossed that bridge yet, but when I've tried, they used to test the waters.
That he's lucky he has family here. If he didn't have family here, he's sleeping on a park bench somewhere.
Yeah, because what's
Right.
it like? What's it like to find a place to rent, and then you have to give it a
it's
you have to do a
impossible
background
because
check,
they go,
right?
listen, we're gonna do a background check. Have you committed a crime? And it's like, well, it's white collar, and it's like, well, yeah, no, it doesn't matter if it's white collar.
Right.
I mean, I had somebody that took 300. I told the story I think in your podcast. He took. I said, listen, I have a federal criminal record. Oh, don't worry about it. Is it sexual? Is it like child abuse? Are you a child molester?
Right.
No. I'm like, listen, I'm white collar.
Right.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't have a problem.
Yeah.
I said, okay, So she runs. She takes my $300,
Yeah.
non-refundable.
For the application.
Then,
fee.
then she calls me back. She's like, we run your criminal record, and we cannot take you because you have a record. I said, shit, I told you I had a record. She goes, yeah, but we didn't know that it will show up. It's a fucking federal record.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it show up? She's like, yeah. I said, dude, I think people were laughing at your podcast because I said, fuck, I'm not a child molester, but I think I just got molested.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it happens all the time. To open a bank account, the same thing. Everywhere you go, you have the stigma of being a convict.
Mm-hmm.
So what some convicts do, like me or Matt or other friends that I have, is they actually take that and they use it to their advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You use it to do good instead of bad. As crazy as it sounds, the fact that we're talking about this in podcasts like yours, it's good that people know behind the fun and behind that all the stuff, man, that if you do the wrong thing, you are going to end up in prison, period. Not if, ands, or buts. Yeah, 10 years from now, you'll get out and you'll be at a concrete and you'll tell
the
some
podcast.
jokes and
Yeah.
you're like, oh my God, yeah, I remember. Is it worth the 10 years? No. Absolutely not.